Hello, hello. It's so great to touch base with you guys right now. Again, I'm going to try to do these streaming, live streaming, pop up streamings every week now. I apologize that I didn't do it last week, primarily because of busy things. And right now, I'm just like learning Mid Journey. Like, I'm really into Mid Journey right now and other AI things to really augment my business because I think that's kind of my weak point right now. Even though I'm a programmer, I want to really make use of those AI tools to really augment my business processes and really um, well get those incoming leads and to eventually commit them, right? So yeah. So this weekend, what did I do this weekend? Not too much. I went to um, a get together today with friends and family. We had like some steaks and we played some games. I made some drinks. I'm an awesome bartender. I make margaritas. I make White Russians. A lot of things, a lot of good things I make. What I do basically is I make this drink. It's kind of a spin-off of a White Russian, I think, or maybe a White Russian. Instead of vodka, I put Kahlua. I put rum. It's a mixture of rum, um, Kahlua, evaporated milk, and ice. You blend those together, and it's really creamy and frothy, and it's like really delicious for sure. So that's what I did this weekend. Um, but tomorrow is another. Well, right now it's 11 o'clock at night. Uh, Tomorrow is another day, Monday, and back to the LinkedIn grind. As I've been very vocal, I work about 3 hours a day on LinkedIn, um, 7 days a week. So I know how to really manage my LinkedIn time now. My routine is down to a science. I plan for the next day and just lock myself in the room, get it done, and then move on to other activities, right? So yeah. Anyways, uh, so I just want to really communicate this message and reveal exciting new developments in my low ticket offer that should be done in September, maybe first week or second week in September. Because recently I just had five new onboarding clients from my waiting list this week, so it's kind of hectic. And also, yeah, just run of the mill business things. And for those of you who have left me DMs, I'm sorry. I'll try to get back to them. I'll try to get back to them as much. I'll try to get back to you as much as possible within the next couple of days. But yeah, usually my business hours, like any good entrepreneurs, are from Monday to Friday. On weekends, I'm off. I do some behind the stuff. I do lives on weekends, and I do handle messages from clients. But I do have certain business hours also. So, so principally, I want to share how I classify my clients to get them dream results. And this is as a result of working with 60 or more clients on LinkedIn so far, and really like how I I classify them because each one is at different stages. And I classify my leads too. Um, and who knows, a person that may not be a lead may become an ideal lead, may reach out in DMs and ask about my services. And then we start just conversing, and then we try to really maybe collaborate with one another in that regard. And so, yeah, it's an interesting thing, um, collaborating and building relationships and see where that leads you, right? But again, not all of your time should be in supporter land. We get support from our posts, we get supporters, we get people who come in on our posts, we get engagement, we get a lot, like, could be many many impressions, right, that we get on our posts. But in reality, if we spend all our time creating content and in supporter land, we may miss opportunities for people to become our clients, right? And I if in the DMs we're sending messages about our services, well, we're doing it all wrong. Primarily because they should inquire about our service. I will never offer my services unless a person inquires, because this really means that you're at a different stage and that your content is not being impactful to your ideal client so that they inquire, right? Like if we actually go and send a DM and say, hey, I offer this and this and this and this. Let me know if you're interested. Well, we should be doing that with our content, right? It's just a way of not getting blocked. Right now, I have 100 people waiting to connect with me, and some of them have done this. Some of the okay, I've done this and this and this. I offer this and this is service. Let me know if you're interested. I don't connect with them principally because I don't agree with their philosophy. I mean, this, if this is your way to promote your service, and if you feel like this is really getting you results, by all means, do it. But can you imagine getting more results and not getting that quick lead because of you pushing your services onto other people and having them ask about them instead? Do you see where I'm going here? So that is really the name of the game, right? Really to impact people to reach out to us in the beginning, right? Especially. So, like I said, there are different stages in people's journey, right? First of all, I want you to really think about it. I want you to really think, what journey or what stage am I in right now? So, man, just when I'm gonna say something really insightful, I have to take a drink of water to interrupt. So, okay, first first stage is you're just starting out. Obviously, you're figuring out your content. You're downloading the free stuff, free templates, whatever. You're just getting started, and You might have some traction. You're building relationships. Okay, wonderful. That's great. Okay. To you, a client a month would be absolutely astronomical results. You'd be like, wow, a client a month. That would be so great. Wow. Okay. Fast forward, you getting a client a month. Okay, and you've been doing this for a while. Is it still going to be astronomical results? Probably not. Fast forward to you maybe getting four clients a month. You're like, whoa, four clients a month. That's great. Right? And so on and so forth. You see where I'm getting at, right? So each one of us has to put a goal in mind. I'm not saying not to celebrate. I'm not saying to not take baby steps. You have to take baby steps and you have to celebrate. But at the same time, you have to have a goal in mind over a span of time, right? So, so like for instance, I'm getting like 15 to 20 leads per month, ideal leads, and also I'm probably committing six or maybe seven or eight. Well, let's say six to eight clients per month, but I'm putting them on a waiting list. And these are paid clients that pay every month, right? I They're usually, if they need it, obviously, like any good coach with a good heart, you'll accept payment plans, right? So they like they are on payment plans, right? And so I get income obviously from this every month. But the thing is to upkeep it, right? Takes some strategy also. To upkeep this process really takes strategy. So you see, astronomical results is subjective, but at the same time, we need to have an end goal in mind, right? And at the same time, I'm not going to help a person who is getting 20 clients a month because it doesn't make sense because I'm only getting 6 to 8 clients a month, right? Y- I might be able to give them some advice, but they're far along in the process, right? Of doing this. So, and also, I'm not gonna give advice to people who are further along in their journey than I am, right? Obviously. So again, that's the category I am in, right? So again, another category maybe we're getting lots of engagement, we're getting lots of impressions, but we're not getting enough book calls. Or we're getting lots of engagement, lots of impressions, we're getting book calls, but we're not committing those clients. So you see all of that process will all of that process needs to be considered. If we don't, if we don't really classify what category we're in, at what stage of what journey we're in, well, then we don't have anything to base our weakness. We we can't consider our weaknesses, right? So my content, just go to my page. I get usually from 20 10 to 20. 10 to 20 or 30 comments per post, sometimes even up to 70 com- comments per post. This ranges in like 1,000 impressions to probably 10,000 impressions each post. And I'm able to get the results that I want right now. Of course, I'm hungry, just like the next solopreneur, because I want to help more people, obviously. But yeah, it's just like being hypercritical in your process. And so how do I help people in different stages of their journey? Well, first of all, I'll tell you what I prefer. I prefer people who are making some income already, not just because they can pay for my services, but because they know what it's like to get a client. They know what it takes to get a client. It's more about the work ethic, right? So a person just starting out and not um, getting leads or not getting clients, sure, of course, we can talk and we'll see if I can help you. But the people that I prefer are people who are actually making an income already off of LinkedIn. So like for instance, how I help my clients in different stages. Well, you know, like for instance, I worked with this one video producer here on LinkedIn. Her content was very good. I mean, she get reactions, she get likes and stuff, and so I helped her with some emails, and I helped her with her DM strategy, and I helped her with her sales call strategy, and she's getting results, particularly with her emails right now. And people are responding to her emails, and people are liking, and people are identifying with her emails. So what does it look like? It's totally a collaboration. Like I said, I'm never going to tell you what to say. It's more like, do you really feel like this is a good approach? Why or why not? Maybe perhaps just some advice. You can say this. How do you feel about that? And so on and so forth, right? And then we go step by step, right? Now, I've had people with, I've worked with people with their content was off the charts. They've had hundreds of impressions, or no, sorry, they've had hundreds of reactions, hundreds of comments, even greater than mine, right? But yet they either could not book any calls, they booked some calls, and they couldn't commit enough clients as they would liked, right? They would have liked. So I remember this one particular um, person that I worked with. We went through her content strategy. It was banging. I'm not gonna lie, it was great. But yet we did a little tweaks, Of course. She didn't say, "Oh, well, I mean, you can't help me because look at you and look at me," right? Obviously. She was open to listen and open to collaborate. And so we did a little tweaks here and there. And then she got leads coming in inquiring about her services. She didn't have to go and say, "Hey, here's what I do. Are you interested?" People came to her and inquired about her services. And so we did some tweaks. We sat together one session for about an hour and a half. Um, and we went down her messaging. It was great, but she needed a lot of tweaks in the call to action there, in the call to action, right? And so we posted, and then the leads came in, and then her DM strategy was a little bit awry too. And then we perfect her DM strategy. I make a personalized DM strategy for every single client. Um, and I asked them, so how do you feel about this? Should we take this away? Should we not take this away? Or sometimes it's like, just do it and I'll follow it, depending on the circumstances, right? And then I go with the sales call framework strategy that allows them to ask the questions, to formulate the right questions at the right time, to dig deeper, and for their prospects to hear themselves, well, seeing the answers to those questions for them to convince them more. And so, yeah, that's sort of like how I work with my clients. And really, it's gotten results for a lot of them. For almost every single client, they've gotten results. Some are slower than others, but I mean, that's to be expected, and I always offer them extra support, even a lifetime of. I don't mind supporting my clients, like, even after we work each other, after the 7 weeks. If they have a question or want to meet for a 15-minute coffee chat or even longer, I have no problem with that whatsoever. I'm like, if you need any extra support, if you need anything at all, please DM me. I'm only a DM away. One thing is that I always try to guarantee a 48-hour um, DM return, because sometimes my DM box is a little bit full and I have to sort through who I have to respond to first and stuff like that. So, yeah, and really, like, this kind of approach works better, I find, than templates or free stuff that you can find. Primarily because templates and free stuff that you can find, or even like, I'm in I'm in communities where you get like free stuff and it's for free. I mean, those will help you get started. Of course, join them, do whatever. But if you're wanting more results, I mean, and you're still copy pasting templates, what are you thinking? Right? Because templates only go so far, right? They help you in the beginning, but they only go so far of your content, or of your DM strategy, or of your sales call template, or whatever, right? And this because of, not because it's n- not valuable. Templates are valuable, but it's because everybody needs everything working across the board, like your content, your DMs, your sales call framework to be at a certain level, and then the templates will work. And plus, templates don't communicate what you are, what you believe, your beliefs. Templates just communicate the message that the person giving you them is, right? And that's why I don't really rely on templates when teaching my clients, or I'm not a big fan of, oh, free templates. Although, they're good for you to get started. I really like to personalize. I really like to really think about ways on how to personalize my strategy, right? And and so right now templates are crazed right now on LinkedIn. And sure, I mean they work, right? But for when you're first starting out, right? You you might get a message back. Then what? What do you do? Do you need a template for the template? And then you respond back. Do you need a template for the template for the template? And then goes on so forth, and it goes on like forever, right? So we really have to think about our strategy. Are we, or let's go back here. What what stage are we at? Consider our stage and classify yourself, outlining what I've said here, and have that end goal, you know, whether in a year it's 50 clients a month or 7 or 8 clients a month or whatever, right? And don't rely on templates so much. Try to add your pizzazz, try to add your spice, your value, your belief system, and try to spark a conversation based on likes and dislikes, and also not your kind, but as a human, what they like and what they dislike. Just be human and just converse with them at first, and don't, in my opinion, don't offer your services at first. This just may come across desperate, even though we're not trying to appear desperate. We're trying to be helpful. This may appear desperate. Have them come to you and inquire of your services first through your content. So, guys, thank you so much. I, oh yeah, I almost forgot about my low ticket offer. So as well as many of you know, I'm working on my low ticket offer, like I said, and it's going to be ready probably in September, first week of September or second week of September. Now, this is going to be tremendous value. I'm going to start. Well, I did a poll, and I got votes, and people have spoken. It's a DM strategy first that's going to be rolled out. The DM strategy, step by step DM strategy, my own strategy, what I do to book those calls. It's going to be a framework. It's not going to be a template. You're going to have to fill in the meat of it, right? So a framework is different than a template, allowing you to think about what questions to ask, right, in your own DM strategy. So I'm going to really outline this, really, really be adamant about this. And I'm not sure, but I'm currently working on to be free on Thursday. Only Thursdays. I'm very busy throughout the day. I have clients Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday that I work with, but I will open up some time on only Thursday. For those who are, this the big announcements, for those who are going to uh, be wanting my low ticket offer, I'm going to offer a free business diagnosis, ranging from DM strategy, from content strategy, from sales framework strategy. And this can be like an hour long. And we're just going to chat about your business and how you can get better. And it's going to be like a collaboration, a cooperative nature. I am not going to be here and you're going to be here. No, we're going to be talking back and forth as individuals, as friends. And it's just going to be a friendly chat about your business and what your goals of your business are going to be and how I can help you, how I can support you more in your journey. So that's a big announcement. So I'm looking for that. But again, it's only going to be on Thursdays, um, from a certain time to a certain time. But yeah, I'm still figuring out what uh, what time is going to be. But it's definitely going to be on Thursdays. So exciting for me to offer this because that means that I get to help you more in your business or in your processes. And I'm looking forward to it with all my heart. Thank you very much. Have a great day and happy Monday. Go kill 'em, guys.